Hi, howdy, and hello. Welcome. My name's Melissa. On this channel, we talk about cash stuffing, sinking funds, and saving challenges to reach our family's goal of full-time RV life. We have a large family, but only one daughter is left at home. And last year, we paid a lot of our debt off by using this system of cash envelope budgeting. So this year, we have goals. And those goals are save, save, and save, right? So join us on our journey as we adventure on. Good afternoon. So I'm a day late. It's Tuesday, but we're still going to do that Plan It, Set the Weekly Goals video. I'm in the process of creating a budget sheet that works for our goals. And before printing it out and placing it into the binder, I would use these laminated sheets so I could erase it and see what works for our family. So I don't want one that does super detailed tracking, but I also don't want it so simple that I don't have the information that I need to examine where changes may need to happen. It's a work in progress, but I think that I have the one that's going to be working. Also today, I have a new saving challenge I want to show you, but for now, let's plan it. So let's get into our budget planner. Of course, if you have been watching our videos, this will be familiar to you. If not, this is just an overview of what the month is going to be looking like, things that we need to be paying attention to, and goals that we have for our family. So just in review, we have no spend lunches, and that doesn't mean that I'm not eating my lunches. That just means that I'm packing my lunch and not eating at a restaurant. I want to get that 3-month spend envelope together. We're going to allocate our refund that's coming in. We overpaid on one of our things and a refund is coming in. And I added to be staying consistent. Every little bit counts. Even if I have $5, I want that $5 to go where $5 is supposed to go. So I'm not spending it on something else. That's the whole reason for the budget. So let's look at our fixed expenses. On fixed expenses, those are the things that you have to have. Utilities, auto payments, mortgages, the rent, things like that. You can also include things like maybe your subscriptions, some of your streaming accounts, auto insurance, home insurance, all kinds of things. The things that you have to have that are fixed every month. And I had made a mistake and I put 2 things in there that was actually debts. So 2 debts. One was my husband's debt and one is a medical debt. I scooted them out of the fixed expense category and put them where they needed to go into the debt category and refigured. And so for February, we need $810 divided by our pay periods, which is 4. That equals out to be $202.50. Going to round that up to $205. So each week, $205 need to be stuffed into that bill envelope to make sure all of these things are covered. Okay, with that out of the way, let me show you. This is what you're used to seeing here on this channel. A very simple layout of income, bills, the wallet, our variable expenses, sinking funds, challenges, debt, rollover. I didn't quite have what I needed on this sheet, so I redid it. And here is the new sheet. Now I kept the income, the bills, and the wallet just as they are, but I added a box that is blocked off for our binder for our RV Life binder. Then I took sinking funds, same size, so it matched up. The Roll It Baby, I wanted to put it on here because those are envelopes that we are stuffing on a weekly basis, and they needed to have a place that I could write it down and keep track of it. Here's the challenges that I do every week on Save Day on Wednesday. The Be in Harmony, the Zero Out, and my Moo Money, as I call it. That means I have to wait till 2024 to see what the total of that one is. Then we have the monthly challenge and our new saving challenge, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. So don't stop watching or you'll miss it. So that goes into the 1 month. We add up all the money after a month. That money goes into our seasonal sinking funds. And then we have our 3-month lemon challenge, 12 by 12, and our change it challenge. Those totals will go into our seasonal sinking funds. Got a whole method to the madness, so to speak. And of course we have our debt and our rollover. I really think that this sheet is the one that I'm going to be keeping and printing out and putting into a binder for the rest of 2024. I think it works really well, but we're going to try it out for a couple weeks before I get to printing. All right, let's fill this out.
Hey! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Hey! Let's go! Hey! Let's go!
Okay, so we quickly filled out the ones that we know. Income, of course, would be my husband and myself. Other and our weekend income. I want to keep that separate than the others because we use it for saving challenges. And our rollover from last week. Bills will go over that. We want $205 in there every week in order to pay what we need to during the month. This week here, week 3, we don't have any bills that are due according to our fixed expense sheet. So we will have, that's a total of 0, and we will have $205 left over to roll over into next week to pay those 2 big bills that come at the end of the month: utilities, auto, and home insurance. Of course, we have our usual wallet categories. Hubby, 50. Me, 20. Daughter is 5. Gasoline is 40. Shop, we are going to do 50. Dining out, 15. Pet gets 20. Wash and fun. Of course, wash is car wash. We add it up and we get our car washed when we have enough money. So let's add those things up. And 20, and 5 plus 5 equals $210 is what we need in the wallet for this week. Sinking funds. We have no work, no problem, holiday, home tax, and there's 2 new ones that's going to be added. And that is our 3-month spend and home maintenance. Let's put those in our binder. So our sinking funds, there's our bill envelope. Nope, I'm going to leave that in for right now. So holiday, no work, no problem, home taxes, 3-month spend, and home maintenance. Each one of those is going to be getting $10 a week. So how did I come up with that money, that amount? How did I come up with the money? Well, I worked, right? We work hard. Okay, so anyways, $10 for each one of those will equal $50. This is our roll up baby. You'll see that on savings day, saving challenge day, to where we take what is in our wallet, we roll a dice, and that little bit goes into these funds: car maintenance, right tools for the job, items needed, investments, and gifts. We'll talk more about that later. Of course, challenges, we're not doing that today. How about our debt? So in moving those two over from the fixed expenses, we have the medical debt that is here, the debt that my husband has, and this is per month. The RV loan that my family gave, so we have no interest on that. Just write out RV loan and the family loan. That comes out to 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 140 equals $290. We're going to divide that by the 4 pay periods that we have, is $72.50. Let's round that up to 75. Okay, so that's where we're at. Now the new one is our RV Life binder. Right now, I am going to put $50 into that binder every week. It will go towards fees, our campsite fee, fix it, which is maintenance, our fuel, propane and gasoline. Now, we don't need a big bunch for that. We didn't go anywhere last summer, being our first summer in the RV. We might travel once or twice this year just to kind of give it a run and see how we do. So, but we don't need a whole lot. Firewood, flashlights. Now, I named that because it all had F's. So flashlight is our emergency fund. Our food fill, which is the first fill of the refrigerator. Got to get all those basic necessities in there. Family. We want to have one family gathering to where all the kids and the grandbabies come out and spend the night and have a tent, campfire, go swimming, that kind of stuff. So we want a little bit of money put back because that's going to be a big gathering. All right, and fishing license, fishing bait, that kind of stuff. All right, let's fill that in. 50. Fix it. Now, these aren't big numbers. They're really not. But I want to start putting money towards these categories because if I don't, then I'll forget that they're there and the money will start going to something else and these won't be filled. So just a little bit of dollars. All right, there we go. Now that doesn't equal 50. Right now we are still, my husband is not at work, so I lowered it and we'll kind of change it up and fill them as we go. Okay, so let's add all these together. What's our goal this week? We got $205 for bills, $210 for that wallet, $50 for the camp binder, $50 for our sinking funds, and $75 for our debt equals $590. $590 is the goal. If we don't reach the goal, that's okay, but we want to come as close as possible. It's not a competition to where you win if you get the goal. It will make me happy if we get close. It'll make me really happy if we get over that. But it all works out. It really does. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, but as long as we're moving forward in our budget, trying to achieve what we need to get done each week, it's going to be okay. Now, I just made up this simple sheet on Canva, made some blocks, and it's been a work in progress as I've tried out different ideas and different things, but you need to find what works for you and your budget. Really, it doesn't have to cost a lot. Get a tablet, piece of paper, make lines, and block it off your categories. You would want an income category to know what's coming in. Where art thou? You would want a bills category, your fixed expenses. We don't want to get into the cycle to where we didn't pay last month's bill and we got a late fee. And because we have to pay that bill and the late fee, we can't make this month's bill. So we want to make sure to know what is coming up next and strive to get those paid on time. The wallet is the variable expenses. You can go and, if you set it at $20, maybe go down $5. If you have a little extra money, go up $5, right? But you want that money in the categories in your daily wallet. Our binder, you might have separate these two in low priority or high priority binders. Your saving challenges, and then when you want to work on that debt so it doesn't pull down your budget. That is pulling money out of your budget that you could have. So we want to make sure and pay off our debt. Okay, so you made it this far, and thank you for listening to me chat for a bit, but I do have, surprise, a new saving challenge that I want to share with you. So let's get ready for that. 590 is the goal. Make sure and stay tuned. Join us on this weekend to where we begin to stuff the money that we earned into the binders and see how close we got. Giveopoly instead of Saveopoly. Yes, we're going to be putting some money into some envelopes and giving it away. So why give it away? We're working really hard and we're trying to put money in the envelopes, but why are we giving away money? Well, it's a good thing to do. It's kind. It makes the world work, and it gives you a good feeling about yourself. So I got this idea because I seen some of the budget videos and the budgeters that were doing the cash stuffing that had a charity that they picked and had a savings challenge just for that charity. And when they were done, that money went towards your charity. So, Giveopoly. But this one has a little bit more into it to where you also get the pay it forward coupons. And let me explain those. So as you roll the dice and move around the board, you do the things that the space that you land on or the symbol that it has. And here's some of the ones. Right here is one that says, pay it forward. Next in line, $10. So you would take your $10 and you would get one of these little coupons or these little squares that you can cut out. It comes with it. And you would clip your $10, or you don't have to clip it. But I would clip it. There you go. So it fits in my daily wallet. And write next in line. And the next time you're at a grocery store, hand this to the cashier so that she can put that $10 to the next person in line. So you're giving. Okay, see how it's working? I'm excited about it. There's all sorts of things to do if you roll doubles, if you land on a little money symbol. We'll get into that on Saving Day Wednesday as we begin to play it. And it's a perfect time to launch this because it is Valentine's Day. So for Valentine's week, what I like to do is you will see in the description below a link to my Freebies folder. And in that Freebies folder for 1 week, this will be in there. So you can download it and print it out and have it for your own Giveopoly. At the end of the challenge, you would take that money and, well, give it away. Give it away to somebody who you know needs it, a friend or a family member. You just might go and stop and say, here, stranger, here's some money. Wouldn't that be an odd thing? I've had that actually happen before. I was at the laundromat and somebody gave me $5. Oh, it was a hard time for me. And I was trying to get all my quarters together to do the laundry. And here this lady just gives me $5. What a blessing that was in my life. And I just want to pay it forward. I want to keep on giving. And if we all did that, yep, I'm going to say it, the world would be a better place. Did that sound cheesy? Okay, so anyways, Giveopoly. I'm going to be picking a charity on Wednesday that the money that I gather up that is not a pay forward instructions to give that towards a charity. And we'll get more into that. So thank you for making it to the end of the video. Thank you for joining our journey. That link will be below for the freebie, available until, let's see, 1 week from now. So next Tuesday. I'm taking it off on Tuesday. So you want to grab that up and start giving money away. Why not? All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.